I'll never forget this one time I was leading worship for an event at this church, and someone on staff wanted to pray over me before I went up, and they started by saying, "Thank you, Lord, that you hear me, even though I am a worm, undeserving of your grace." Something about that never sat right with me. And I understand where it comes from. Stuff like John 3:30, where John the Baptist says, "He must increase and I must decrease." His ministry was ending and Jesus' kingdom was coming that must increase. Paul goes on in Ephesians 2 talking about how we've been saved by God's grace. And it's not something we can boast about, but God did it for this reason. He says in verse 7, "So God can point to us in all future ages as examples of the incredible wealth of his grace and kindness towards us, as shown in all he has done for us who are united with Christ." We are united. We are one with Jesus. When the Father looks at us, all he sees is a son and a daughter through the lens of Jesus. He even says in verse 10 of Ephesians 2 that we are his masterpiece. We cannot talk so lowly about something that God put such a high price on, a price of sending his only son to die for us. That's how valuable you are to the Father. So today, stop calling yourself a worm. Start calling yourself a son and a daughter and say, "Father, thank you that you hear me because you love me."